Good morning, my friends, and welcome. This is Father Marcus from the Costa Blanca Anglican Chaplaincy, wishing you every blessing on this glorious day. I want to tell you a little bit about the chaplaincy because this year we celebrate our 50th anniversary. Just to give you a little bit of the background, January 1971, Father Cyril Mudford bought a retirement home over in Javier with his wife. And very soon word got round that there was a retired priest living in the area, and he attracted people into his house for Bible studies and for worship, and expat community members began to go to him. And within 6 months of his arrival, the Bishop of Valencia, the Roman Catholic Bishop of Valencia, gave permission for there to be an Anglican presence in the area, and they managed to get hold of the use of the Ermita del Popol near the village of Jesus Pobre, the beautiful church that we still use today, and we call it our Javier Church. It's near the little village of Jesus Pobre. That was in 1971, 50 years ago, and from that moment the bishop was Father Cyril was licensed as the first honorary chaplain, and other clergy who had either holiday homes here at different times came out to help. Some retired, some still in active ministry, and the whole thing began to grow. Now, 50 years later, we have services every single Sunday in 7 different locations across the Costa Blanca. The most northerly one is in Gandia. The most southerly one is in El Campello. On Thursdays, we have a service in the Forum in Alfaz del Pi. And we have myself as a full-time clergy person and part-time clergy and PTOs, people with permission to officiate, and licensed lay readers. And we are doing well, particularly considering the last year we've had with the pandemic. So the chaplaincy this year is 50 years old. The bishop was due to come over at Pentecost to help us celebrate our 50th anniversary and to conduct a confirmation, but sadly, as you can understand, it's not possible for him to come over at the moment. But we're still going to be celebrating our anniversary, both in our local churches this Pentecost. Pentecost is May the 23rd this year, and our chaplaincy is the chaplaincy of the Holy Spirit in the Costa Blanca, and so the feast day when we celebrate the coming of the Holy Spirit is, as it were, our patronal festival. So each of our churches will be making a big deal of that great feast of Pentecost, May the 23rd, at their worship on that day. And I want to take this opportunity to invite you along if you're able to come, because it's such a big thing for us, and we would love it to share it with you, whoever you are. Whoever you are, whether you're a regular member or whether you're an occasional member or whether you've never been along before, the fact that you're listening to this video shows that you have a certain amount of interest in who we are and what we do. So we would love it if you were to come along. And you can get details of all of our services and our churches with directions and times on our website, www.costablanca-anglicanchaplaincy.org. And then please, if you're anywhere near any of the churches and you'd like to come along, the times of the services are different depending on what church it is, so have a look and see what it is. May I just ask that if you're going to be at Campello or at Javier or at Gandia, you let someone know that you're coming, because there's capacity issues in some of those churches if they're too full. But at the moment they've got capacity for more people than are likely to be there at the moment, and we would love to have you there. 50 years is, it's a long time for a chaplaincy to grow and to blossom and to flourish, and we're delighted that we're going strong. We're delighted that we have a presence in this diocese. The diocese was actually formed, the diocese is called the Diocese in Europe, and that was formed in 1980. So we as a chaplaincy are older than the diocese in which we serve, which is quite an interesting fact. And there are two bishops in our diocese, Bishop Robert and Bishop David, and Bishop David has a particular responsibility for our chaplaincy. And we do all of the things that you would imagine local parishes in the UK to perform. Regular worship, that's at the heart of who we are and what we do, and the pastoral care of the people who are both members of our churches and our chaplaincy, but also anyone who happens to be in any sort of need. A big part of our ministry revolves around caring for those who have lost a loved one, bereavement visiting, and the conducting of funerals. That's something that is important to us. And one of the things it's worth me saying is that not everybody knows what to do in Spain when somebody dies. And not everybody knows that there is an Anglican chaplaincy here with English-speaking clergy who would conduct a service exactly how you want it in any of the tanatoria or crematoriums around the area. Please get in touch, or if you're going straight to the crematorium or the tanatoria, ask for either me by name or the Costa Blanca Anglican Chaplaincy. They have our contact details and we will be happy to help you. Another growing part of our ministry is to do with wedding blessings. We didn't have any last year because of the pandemic, but people come over to have a wedding blessing here in Spain. And we do it not just in our churches, but in a venue of your choice, which you need to arrange. But we do beautiful, beautiful services. And people always speak so highly of the attention to detail that we engage every time we do one of those. And of course, Bible studies and the pastoral care of our folk and house groups and preparing for confirmation. Now, as I said, the bishop was coming for Pentecost to help us celebrate our anniversary and to conduct a confirmation. That has now been postponed until the autumn. We haven't got an actual date for it yet, but if confirmation is something that might be of interest to you, then please get in touch. We would love to walk with you through your journey to as you grow in the faith and towards full membership of the church through the sacrament of confirmation. But even if that's not where you are yet, we're very, very happy to walk with you wherever on your spiritual journey. So don't hesitate to get in touch. You can always email me, marcusronchetti@yahoo.co.uk, or look on our website and contact us through that. It would be lovely to get in touch with you and to extend this welcome to help us celebrate 50 years of telling the people of the Costa Blanca the great things that God has done and continues to do for us and for all people. So bless you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.